go. Wide open up the hill. Welcome back, I'm Tedward. Welcome to Oceanside, California, where Honda has brought out the Heritage Collection because we're here to drive the all-new 2026 Prelude. But right now, we're gonna drive the very first generation of Prelude. This is a 1979 Honda Prelude. It's a manual transmission. It has a 1.8 liter four-cylinder under the hood. It makes about 72 horsepower. And this is where it all began. And in fact, I genuinely can't think of a time where I've ever seen one of these actually in the wild in person. So this is really exciting because not only is it in the wild, but we get to drive it. Let's get under the hood and oh, this interior is luscious. There we have our carbureted single overhead cam power plant, front wheel drive of course, and it's gonna be a real joy to pilot this right now. So let's take it out for a little drive, just a short jaunt around Oceanside. And what's cool about this too is that it has a power moonroof. That's one of the weirdest things. Look at this, the roof open and shut button down here. So wild that you would have had this in 1979. Kind of innovative. All right, let's get ourselves situated in here. Get nice and cozy. Oh yeah, this is great. This is from the Heritage Collection, so it's in pretty darn good shape. And it's amazing because, you know, sure, we drive lots of Ferraris and Jags and Porsches and things that have been restored, but it's not surprising that someone would restore those. It is surprising when you find sort of econo cars that have such incredible stories and that they're in such good shape. But let's get it started. All right, gotta give it a little throttle to keep her running. Let's see. Look at this, 79. Little bit of rev hang from this carburetor. There must be a dash pod in there. I think a lot of people think rev hang is exclusively a drive-by-wire thing, but it's not. It's actually just a way to improve emissions. We can turn right on red here. We are legal. I just don't want to mess with that motorcycle. Move this mirror in just a little bit. It's amazing though, I drove the second generation and there's such a distinct leap in technology and drivability from first generation to second generation. This gauge cluster, I was not expecting that. If you told me to draw you what I thought this gauge cluster would look like, I would never have noticed that. So these Preludes were born mostly from Accord parts, first gen Accord suspension and things like that. So they're just kind of a sportier version of that. It's kind of juicy. All right, check out, while we're waiting in traffic, look at this. This is how you change your presets. FM3, FM4, it's toggling through this is just unbelievable. What a cool radio. Bring this back. Little wheel spin. Don't do it. Interesting choice by the Volkswagen. Don't know what they're gonna do, so I'd like to not get in their path. Brakes feel fantastic. We love a wobbly speedometer too. There's usually a cop up there, but I don't think I can get to a law-breaking speed by then. Very luxurious 5-speed. Yes. Highway cruising. See if we can shut this. Look at it, it's a moonroof too. How great is that? I think that's the Topher in the 4th gen up ahead. Yep, that looks like his line. Let's go! Wide open up the hill. The wind is too much for our mirror. Oh my goodness. Brakes are actually great. Very confidence inspiring. I'm afraid to. No, I shouldn't be afraid to touch things. It's a Honda. It's going to be okay. We found him. Honda gang. That Prelude, that's the one that I would play in Gran Turismo all the time. I have so many hours playing Gran Turismo 1 looking at the back of that car. Really easy to drive, but this gearbox, it's kind of tight. The gates are not spaced out particularly far apart. Don't want to hit the roadkill. This is so cool. Basically no safety. I'm sure Hondas were safe relative to their contemporaries, but you know, we don't have any airbags. I feel like I'm in a tin can, and that's good. I don't mind that, but it's also cool because, like, look at this. Like, all the tire pressure information, it's on the door, but it's not like on the door. It's like literally on the door. This one has 20,000 miles on it. Don't go in the road, you crazy lady. Good Lord. Imagine she survived all those years and got taken out by a 1979 Honda Prelude. I miss steering wheels like this, though, where you can rest your hand down here. Even my GX is a 3-spoke, and that's a bummer. Like, I kind of like driving like this. Got to put our mirror back up. There we go. Almost safe. I love a car that has a power moonroof and roll-up windows. My 3rd generation, my Mark III Golf had that. Whoa! Okay, that's on max AC. The whole thing is shaking. All right, let's kill the AC. Sorry, car. That was a drain. Good Lord.
These all clean, all original, huh?
Yeah, 1979.
All stock inside?
This is a heritage car from Honda.
Miles.
20,000.
And that one's clean too, with the 4WS on it. That's clean.
We've got every generation right now, so we're just... Have a good day. There's the mirror. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so happy right now. This is motoring, baby. All right, so if I were to like own a vintage Prelude, I feel like 2nd generation is more my style. 1st generation, great to understand where it came from, but not necessarily the car I need to own. But it is pretty. It is cool to look at. And this would have been coming off of the heels of the Toyota Celica's success. And, you know, they sold, I think, almost 200,000 of these. So these were certainly out there. I'm obsessed with this interior. I think, like, this orange cloth is fantastic. And it's pretty comfortable. can hear what I think is just the fuel pump clicking along. That guy's just walking his cat. Pretty nice ride. Quality-wise, I mean. In terms of suspension. Let's see how she does over the tracks. It's like compliant and crashy at the same time. You know, you hear the stuff rattling around, but it's really not aggressive on the bumps. I'm obsessed with the surf culture here in Oceanside. It's fantastic. But that's where I think this car belongs. It belongs in like a little beachy town, doing this kind of stuff. This is not, in my opinion, the grand tour you want to take on a long road trip here in the year 2026. That's where I think that second generation makes such a huge leap in the Prelude world. Because that is a car that you would want to take on a long road trip and you would want to daily drive. This is one of those cars where even if you know you have the right of way, you just take your time. You do not want to be the one that got crunched. Rush nothing. I think I'm just overall impressed with how tight the car feels. Like, it's kind of an econo box from the late 70s. It should be junky and messy, and I know this is part of the Heritage Collection, so of course they take good care of it, but I mean, this gearbox feels so tight. Like, it's incredible how nice this is to drive. We love Oceanside car culture. Look at this El Camino. Well, that's gonna do it for the first generation Prelude. I'm thrilled. I can't believe it. I've never really even seen one of these. You can see the four-wheel steering occurring in that thing. That's so cool. Park this thing up down here. Let's see. Cool. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget to respect the drive, and I'll see you in the next one. One thing I do want to see, I want to see what's in the trunk. Let's get a peek in there. I want to see what the storage is like in this thing. Oh, yeah. Is that just a lock? Oh yeah, this is great. Check this out. Tons of space. Fantastic. Solid